try this again since we lost service over there. All right, hopefully this is working now. I turned around and didn't make it to the end since it doesn't appear to be good service that way. That's why. Oh, did it come back or not? No. I answered a text message. Sorry. I think that's why it went away for a second. I'm like, oh my goodness. Don't go that way. So next time, I know, do not go that way on the trail if I want to do. At least the other direction, whenever, from last week, it kept the stream the entire time. Like the service was great. Yeah. So don't go that way. We gotta go this way. When we go up here, we'll go past the butterfly trail and stuff again. I'll have to. Oh, good. It did already? Well, that was fast. So it was busy uploading the stream that we couldn't continue because it had no service, but it could upload it super quick. Nice. Well, that's a pain. So don't go past the, I don't know. As soon as you hit the pine trees, that's when it happened. As soon as we hit the pine trees, we can't go that way. Last week it went perfectly. There was no cutting out, no nothing. So we'll just have to remember that. And I know that at Jennings, I've done them before up at Jennings on the North Country Trail, and it's been perfectly fine. Trying to think where else. Oh, and then once they open, does anyone know? I was gonna call the park office and ask when the marina gate opens so that you could go over there and park. I was about to sneeze again. Yeah. I would like to go I would like to go to the marina and do a live stream. You know, back where the bike trail ends, back there, the Davis Hall cabin. I've done videos of that area. As soon as that opens, I'd like to go over there. It's a very nice, like, tranquil area, quiet, not a lot of people usually. You know, where they Remnant Truth. Yes, she's always on a mission. She acts like that she's going to get something. I don't know. She's always super speedy. You would think that she was like a year old. No, she's 13. I had to take my hoodie off. It got too hot. National Parks Princess, hey, how are you? Thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it. You can hear the traffic noise because we are right beside Route 422, and it's always super busy. Once we get down here, you won't hear it anymore. We had a live stream earlier, and it died because I went to a section that had no service. So I turned around and came back. and just started a whole new one. Hi, there's handicapped travelers. Hello. How are you? Oh no. I lost my Chihuahua I had she was 18 when she passed away, but she was my baby. She was the sweetest, and every time I say that, people are like, not a Chihuahua. Like, no. Phoebe was the sweetest. I could give her to a child. She would just sit there and be perfectly fine. She let kids pet her. She let kids pick her up. Anybody would give her to her. She was so sweet and nice. Actually, it was cold this morning. Well, when I first started the first live stream that got messed up, when I first started it, wait a minute. It was cold. My hands were cold. I was pretty cold. But it's gotten really warm. I had a fleece hoodie on, and I have a sweatshirt on that's fleece in the inside. I took the hoodie off because it got too warm. And now oh, Robin. I was looking at the bird. Birds distract me every time. So if I just stop talking all of a sudden, it's because I see a bird. Oh, look, there's a little nuthatch. He was fast. April 15th. Awesome. Thanks. I was hoping it was going to be soon. I love going down there just to go stroll around. It's just super quiet, and like I said, not a lot of people. And you always see turtles. I love turtles. You always see turtles. Yeah, because the only way you can get to it is if you hike over from the trailhead on Mount Union. Like you park over there and then hike over. And I get it. Like, you gotta close that, because who's got their sailboats out in the winter? No one, because that's what it's for, mainly. But it's nice that they have, I like the facilities there also. You have access to bathrooms, like real bathrooms. That's another thing that's great about Moraine State Park, is they have a lot of real bathrooms with running water, not the vaulted toilets that are usually gross. I mean, they have some, but there's that new one over at Jennings by the schoolhouse. That's super nice still. See how I said that? Super nice still, because soon it won't be. Get rid of some of that. It is starting to get nice and warm now. I think it's supposed to be about 45. Not sure what it is right now, but it feels warmer than that. And anybody that wasn't here on the other live stream, you get to see, we'll be going past the spillway at the dam again. And hopefully we don't frighten the wood ducks, because they were just over here. What? You don't know what that happened? Oh, you're gonna do you have an Instagram? I always post pictures of birds on my Instagram because I'm always taking pictures. Yesterday in my backyard was a pileated woodpecker. I'll be posting those pictures. The wood, yeah, we scared some earlier. They were up here and I went over by the water and they all took off, the wood ducks. poor things. Like, coming to our house and scaring us off. Oops. She's seriously, like, Lily can go. Go, go, go. She's always annoyed whenever we slow down or stop. So this down here, when we were over here, there were some wood ducks up in this area. Hopefully we don't frighten them. Oh, what did I say? My 7 tips for older hikers. What are we supposed to do when we see a bench? Oh, sit down, right? See, she's mad. What are you doing? She said. Why are we sitting? Why are we waiting? What are we doing? Oh. Yeah, so white-breasted nuthatches. That's what we have here. Lots of chickadees. Our little juncos will be leaving soon. I still have some on my porch because I feed the birds in my backyard. See, they were in there. I still hear that traffic noise a little bit. Oh. I don't think I've ever seen one. Not in my backyard anyway. Like they like it. Right now I'll see them because I put suet cakes out and they like those. And so the woodpeckers, I get a lot of woodpeckers, like the downy woodpeckers, the hairy woodpeckers, and the red-bellied woodpeckers. Oh, look. Come on, Jeff. I'm sure you can identify this, right? I was wondering when we were going to start seeing some of them. I obviously was rambling on the first time and didn't see them when we came past. Yes. I'm a big bird watcher myself. Like, I think maybe I take too many pictures of birds. I don't know. I have a lot of pictures of birds. I post a lot of pictures of birds. I think so. I think that was skunk cabbage. I can't tell until it's like bigger. You know how some things don't look like they normally do at this stage. So it's harder to recognize when they just start coming out. I have an app on my phone that identifies stuff like that. And you can just, take a picture of it and find a lot of new stuff that way. See, there they go. I did it again, just scared them. I'm sorry. I'm far away. I can't even think the name of it right now, and obviously I can't check or you're going to be on pause. Use it and then don't remember what the name of the app is. Yeah. I mean, luckily I still, Dave, as you know, I have woods in the back of my house, so I get to see still lots of, there was just a, oh my goodness. I just totally blanked it. Whoops, flying past. Flicker. Northern flicker. Hear him? Oh, yeah. You know, I know one of my favorite birds is just a plain old wren. They're so tiny, so feisty, and so fast. That's why I love them. One always makes a nest in the little birdhouse that I have in the front yard. It's right up against the house, and they always make their little nest in it. In the backyard, oh my, I see a pileated woodpecker. There's no way you guys are gonna see it though. It's way up there. I just saw it fly onto that tree. So we need a double, triple zoom. And we get the little Carolina wrens, like the soot cakes that I put out. Those are in there. But I just love the little tiny, little brown wrens. They're just so adorable. There's those cement thingies again that are all through there. I'd say from when they built the dam or the bridge. So they say maybe if I shut up, you could hear the northern flicker. Now he stopped. Did you hear him that time? We used to have gold crests in the garden, but they only beat gold person 2 years ago. Small square. Yeah. Oh, there he is. There's a pileated woodpecker there. I wish he'd come a little closer so you could see. He's just wandering that tree again. I keep dropping my... He was just over here. I think he went too far away again. Climb the tree. Yeah, you certainly want me to die. And hey, if you ever feel like, hey, I just want to play someone's playlist of their YouTube videos and let it sit over there. I don't need to watch it. I'll just let it sit in the corner. Please feel free to play mine. I see a people. Lily's gonna freak out because she sees a people coming. She's not a people fan. Not freak out. Like, you're not gonna see any reaction. I'm gonna notice because she becomes anxious and wants to hide from them. That's what I mean by freak out. Like, it's her. Oh no, I hope they don't have a dog that's loose. Because I just heard him talking. I heard him talking. Oh, he's on the phone, I think. Come over here, Lily. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put this down.
Be straight, but I wanted him also to hear from your side that you guys are perfect.
Same. So do I. He didn't. He was on the phone. But, okay, so my video that will be coming out next Monday, you will see that. Listen, in Pennsylvania, I don't know what your other states do, but in Pennsylvania, the state law is you have to have your dog on a leash. That's why Lily's always tethered to me. Like if you're on a hiking trail in a state park, you need to leash your dog. Because it's not like with her, she's been attacked by a dog before. Like just walking along. So I had to pick her up. It's trying to bite the whole time. The person's yelling. It's like, maybe you should have your dog on a leash and that wouldn't happen. Like Lily will just avoid people and other dogs. She doesn't want to associate. She knows the rules. You stay to yourself. We're out here for us, not them. You don't need attention from people. She don't want it anyhow, but and that's I figured that. Like in the national parks, it's obviously state law. I mean, there are some parts of the state parks that you're not in, and the national parks that you're not even allowed to bring the dog. So you need to, like up in Benazet, where the elk viewing area is, you're not even allowed to have dogs up there at all. Like they're not allowed in that area. So if you bring them, they can't get out, even if they're on a leash. Like I think Lily would be perfectly fine. She's not gonna chase nothing. She can be in our backyard. There can be deer or rabbits standing this close, like where this pole is. She could be standing right beside them and not chase them because I tell her no and she listens. Right? People are just ignorant. And then they seem to be offended when you're mad that their dog's attacking your dog or that it comes running up to you. I love dogs. I'm a huge dog lover, but I don't like any bad behavior. Kids or dogs. It's not the dog's fault. It's the people's fault. Here's the dam. The spillway. Neat. Last time I was here, it was frozen, and that was closed off. It was coming out, shooting out the bottom, but not the top. Right. Yes, like most dogs, they are, like that's part of their DNA to do that. They are hunting dogs. Like Lily just has been taught from the beginning, and she's not really that type of dog. Like that's not what she's here for. She's not here to chase things. She doesn't want to do that. There's somebody over there fishing. I see. Thank goodness for the steps, right? Come on, let's go over here and look. Let's give the people the views. Oops, sorry about that. Try not to bump it too much. I know it's annoying. I get dizzy. Yeah, so when Lily was attacked, we were just walking down our regular little road, and I had another dog, which he was a beagle. He was a beagle mix, but he mostly looked like a beagle. His name was Benny. he was there. And unfortunately, he got the most of it, the brunt of it, getting bit, because I picked her up right away. It's still trying to get her. I'm trying to pull him behind me. The lady's screaming from her house because she let it, it ran down onto the road. It's crazy. Hello, I don't know how to say your name. Thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate it. We're just out here, we're walking on the North Country Trail. I'm trying to get my miles in. Let's see how many we got so far. 3.75. We're gonna keep going. What's this place? What? That's the Lake Arthur. Oh, from Japan. Wow, that's neat. That's so nice. Thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it. Hello, Bruno. So here's the little, and hopefully when we come up to the trailhead, there is usually a little notebook inside that we can document our time on the trail, on the North Country Trail, and like how many miles we did, how we experienced it, that kind of thing. So hopefully there's a notebook in there. Last time I was at McConnell's Mill, their notebook was filled up back in 2023. I was gonna bring them a new one. Maybe next time I go there, I have it in the back of my car, but I haven't gone back out there to do that. Yeah, I know. It was sad. Poor Benny. Benny has since passed on. I don't know. Like, she still remembers that. And that was back in 2012, 2013, maybe? I think 2013 that happened to her. Yeah, right. Or I don't know, is it in the comments in this? Or not the comments, but in the description of this live stream? There's a thing called Buy Me a Coffee. So if you want to support the channel or just buy me a coffee, there's a link in there that you can do that. I don't know if it's I think I put it in there. Like in all my uploads and stuff, it should be in there. Well, here comes the bridge that Lily does not like. Does it allow you to do that? Do I have to give you some other type of permission for it to come up so that people can click on it? Dave? Like, does it come up where it's clickable? No, we're not going that way. That's where the fishermen go. Up here, gotta stay on the trail there. Lil. Oh, okay, there you go. That's what I was wondering, if I had to, I don't know, give you some type of extra permission to do that. Remember, again, I haven't done a live stream. Like, last week was my first time in like 4 years. So I know things have changed, obviously, because what's the orientation of this live stream look like? Is it vertical? Is it horizontal? Look at that giant hole. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You guys just missed it. You know what that big hole's for? Guess who's in there? And I just saw him taking leaves in. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to disturb you. Oh, okay. So I need to fix it. Okay. Yeah, I just went to the Buy Me a Coffee, my account, and it said share the link, and then I just used that. So apparently That was wrong. It was a groundhog. It was. Ah, it was, yes. He had a whole bunch of leaves in his mouth. Her mouth. I'm sure it was her. She's probably making a nest for her babies. I know people don't like groundhogs. I love them. I have one in the backyard. I like to leave stuff. Like, she hangs out behind my shed. Like, our shed is on a cement foundation, so she can't really dig under it, but she goes and hides behind there. So, because she goes to the neighbor's shed and under his is dirt. That's where she usually has her babies. But I always leave food for her. It was not. It was Davina. A small bear. I wouldn't mind seeing that either. No, not a small bear. Because that would mean Mom would be around and she would murder me. But seeing a bear wouldn't be like from afar. Like if we saw one way over there, that'd be okay. Because we're going to keep going this way. I love groundhogs. Yes. So, just saying. My neighbor has done this the past. When she had those babies, he was trapping those babies and then relocating them. I'm not a fan of that. Like, you took those babies away from their mom, and how do you know they're not rabid? They could have rabies and you're just putting them in someone else's backyard. Yeah. Yeah, right. Okay, so do we remember this location from last week? Oh, did anyone answer me about the orientation of this? Is the orientation of this video still a vertical crap fest? Or does it look better? Did I do it right or wrong? I'm sure I messed it up. I swear, just bear with me. I'll learn how to do all this stuff again. I like the live stream stuff. Okay. It's vertical, see? I tried to make it horizontal. It just wasn't happening. It kept saying, flip your phone. So I did flip the phone, and it wouldn't let me. It wouldn't do it. It just wouldn't come on. See, here's we are. Here's where we are. So then you don't get to see the full view and how it looks nice. Like, I like the horizontal view. It looks so much nicer that way. Yeah. I mean, I think I did better maybe when I was doing the live streams from the computer at home on my back porch. You know, where everything was. The animals and the birds and the woods. Yeah, we're gonna go there. It's just a short little walk over there. We might as well go because we could see some herons by the lake. We want to see the herons. I want to see the herons. Oh, yeah, that's true. You're smart, Dave. That's why I ask you stuff. Maybe we can get... How many miles do you think we could get in today? We got 4 so far. Look at that. What was that? What was that? Oh, now this sweatshirt's making me hot. Oh... I see them in the winter. I absolutely do. I have, not a lot of them, obviously, but some of them, you know, just like the robins. People think all the robins leave. They do not. We have robins all year long here. Not all of them leave. You'll see much more because they will, you know, the other ones that did leave and migrate, they will come back now, and then you'll see more because they're obviously looking for mates and making their nests. And yeah, right. Let's put his fish back. Poor herons, they're just trying to live their life. Yeah, right. Like, I see them in my backyard, even. Like, I mean, like I said, there's woods behind me. I sometimes will go for a walk back there, but there are people that use four-wheelers and stuff like that all the time back there, and I don't feel like running into people on a four-wheeler or side-by-side back there. It's annoying. Because it's actually private property. It's not just game lands or something. It's someone's private property. You really shouldn't be riding four-wheelers and stuff in there. And I know it's not theirs because it's like a property company, not a individual. Yeah, your robins look a lot different than ours. Like, yours are so cute and look like they're very polite. Ours look like they want you to get off their lawn. Oh my goodness. Look, there's more pine trees. Remember last time we were in the pine trees, we lost the live stream. Hopefully that doesn't happen. No, we're not gonna go over there, Lil. Oh no, Lily. I can't go over there. The pine trees. Sounds like somebody's doing some work down here by the gazebo. I hear sawing. So we may not go the whole way through. So this is the, you know, it's just a little offshoot of the North Country Trail. This continues the North Country Trail and we're going off over here. It's just a tiny little section where you get to see lots of flowers, butterflies, birds, turtles. There's a little pond back here that has turtles in the spring. Right, I don't get that. Oh, they are cutting some stuff down over there. I've run one of those before. A little limb trimmer. Right, about the four-wheelers. Absolutely. You know how many people that I know that have like side-by-sides and four-wheelers and have no property? Why are you buying that? I mean, I get it, you go on trips or whatever, but don't go on private property. Oh, there are some turtles there. Oh, there's a turtle there. Oh, he just jumped in the water. Darn it. He heard me coming. Poop. See, native plant pond. Now I'm whispering because I don't want him to. I love painted turtles. Yeah, go ahead. You can go over that little. See, they usually sit on that little thing right there and bask in the sun. But he heard me coming. It's like, nope, I'm out of here. Some stranger danger. Stranger. How's that? Why? Native plants. They support the wildlife, low maintenance, sustainability. Absolutely. But when we get invasive plants, like the multiflora rose, it chokes out all the native plants, and it also creates more ticks because the, oh my goodness, poor little guy. Aw, I hate seeing those like that. Must have got drenched or something under there. The birds of prey cannot get the rodents. They can't get to the rodents because the multiflora rose is too, oh, it was a mole. Or shrew. He's a little, it was a mole. He had like the little mole hands. Poor little guy. He probably got drowned. Like, you know, whenever it rains too hard or everything starts to thaw, maybe. So this is the gazebo that we were at last week with all the butterflies. Remember I said, oh, we're not going to see any butterflies. But if you were here last week. But look, there's some butterflies. Wooden butterflies. Still butterflies. All right. Oh, and down through here. Ow, something just got me in the leg. It's wetlands, but we'll be real quiet because this is where I scared the wood ducks last week. Oh yeah, we'll definitely come back here in the spring. Let's not scare the wood ducks. Try to be super quiet. It could be in their box. Oh, they're not in here now. Unless they're in that box. This is where they were last week. I see some cormorants over there. Well, maybe we can sneak up on some herons. Oh yeah. Especially like if you ever, I'm trying to think. I do have a video, it was from, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago. And it's in Jennings. There's a section in Jennings Environmental Center, which is part of Moraine State Park, but it's closer to my house. And there's a section where there's the prairie area. And if you down further, there's a place where the beavers flood the trail all the time. And beavers are just doing what beavers do, and that's fine. I don't care. I think that they should flood it because it's their home. But you can't like cross, you have to go around it. They flood it all the time. It's wonderful to see. But through here, like when everything starts to thaw, you know, underground, they're gonna get a lot of water. They might drown. Yes, and Jeff, I've been there. Like, it's not really like a section you're supposed to hike. You can. It's not like a designated trail. But I've been back there where you can look at the osprey nests. I think that if you mention any trails or anything that sort of looks like a trail, I've probably been on it. In Moraine. Look at this tree. Just think. I know, right? Look at these roots, though. This is not somewhere where I would fall. I only fall in places that are flat. Oh, look, and see here are the beavers. Here are the nice beaver chewed up. sun went behind a cloud. Yeah, it's not like it's in like a no-no place. Or it would say that, right? They would put signs up saying, do not go here. They're hiring for a park maintenance employee here. I've applied in the past. It's a state job. I used to be a state employee years ago. So I thought, oh, maybe that would help me get, but I guess they don't want people with a human services degree working in the park. I've also interviewed for a resource ranger before. Here in at Goddard. I don't see any heron. Darn, it's probably because of all the noise. It's like, no, we're not going over there. There's peoples. Yeah, they're trimming down some trees around the trail over there. It's like the flowers and stuff are. So we're gonna go back out this way and then go back onto the North Country Trail again. I'm thinking, the beaver's taking that. Yes, I would like to go to that park also someday. It's gonna be a little bit loud till we get past them. Oh. We could go back this way. Come on. We don't want to get in their way as they're trying to clean up the tree that fell. We can go back up the way we came. No turtles are out. Unless he heard me coming again. Oh, and in the last live stream we were talking about this month is April, right? Today's the 1st. So I will be going up to the Kennerdale tract for the Clear Creek Forest. It's up by Franklin, Pennsylvania. I'll tell you after we get past. So I will be Pam, that's in my picture there with me for YouTube, and that she's been in a handful, I don't know, she's been in a lot of videos, I think. She's been to Oil Creek with me, Allegheny National Forest, Moraine. Like, Pam will be coming with me. She's a busy woman, so I'm just happy that she wants to get together. And I'll be going up to Allegheny National Forest, probably near Marionville, because it's a closer trailhead for me, and I don't have to spend 2 hours in a car. I could just spend an hour and 15 minutes to get there. To the Minister Creek trailhead and do some miles on the North Country Trail. After today, I believe I will have 18 miles left to do to get the Hike 100. Okay, thank you so much for coming in. National Parks Princess. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Oh, that guy that was on the phone is behind us again on the phone. I mean, I can't really complain because I'm on the phone. But it always makes me think he's talking to a dog or a human, another human. Thank you for coming. Jeff, are you leaving?
You're welcome.
Oh, my watch said you're welcome. That was weird. I said Jeff. How weird was that? See ya, Jeff. Thank you for coming. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh yeah, Conneaut Lake. I need to get up there too. So many things, so many places to see that are just in your own backyard. You don't even need to go fly somewhere to go see something cool. You just drive. Like, you know, Dave, I know people in England think Americans are crazy because we drive 2 hours to get somewhere, or an hour or two one way to get to work every day. See you, Jeff. Thanks for coming. Dave, you're leaving too? I'm gonna go up here to this trailhead and turn around. So, probably another. Yeah. I don't think it would survive through the shipment. He would chew his way out and then be loose on the plane or boat, however it got there. Let's stop at this. I know this trailhead up here has a book, a log book in, so we'll stop in there, sign the log book, and turn around. Oh, look, there's some song sparrows. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah, and I'm always talking to the animals too. I don't care if there's people around or not. They can think I'm nuts. Lily's still going strong. Handicapped travelers, do you guys have like any other socials? Like Instagram or Facebook? Okay. I was gonna say, because I'm always posting pictures on Instagram of the birds my backyard birds, I always call them. And like the previews, I'll make little reels of the previews of the next coming video. Lily, sneezing. Springtime, right? Stuff is starting to grow. We're gonna start sneezing. So I'll go back up to this bike rental parking lot. Thank you so much, Dave. We'll talk to you later. Oh, look, there's a little Phoebe. Oh. I don't know if you guys can see him. Oh, no. Oh. As soon as I go to try to enlarge it. Yeah, I know. Right. Instagram gets me every time because of the reels. So I'll be watching like nature reels and birds and things like that. So I'm always watching those. It always gets me in that, you know, loop of never-ending reels. Oh, and I should put one of my cards in this box. I have these. Put these in there. Oh, look at that. What's that all over me? Something yellow. In my pocket? Something weird. Go up to the little trailhead thing here. Sign the book. So when we get back to the car, turn around and go back to the car, we should have 6 miles. Almost. Maybe like 5.5. Because we'd have to take out the part about the butterfly trail. Let's hope there's one in here. There's one in there. Oh, there's a little guide. And I didn't bring my little... I gotta put you down for a minute. Oh, that one over there. Oh, the pen stopped. Let me say beautiful. Okay. Okay. Oh, I think I have trash in my pocket still. I picked up trash earlier that people threw on the ground. I think it's still in my pocket. like I'm losing my pole. I almost lost my pole. Ooh, those trees over there starting to get buds on them nice. Look at that. Yes. Like, come on, people. Throwing trash down just irritates the crap out of me. It's like, you know, do you want me to come to your house and just throw trash all through your living room? I mean, some of them could live like that, so they wouldn't even care. But that's how I think of it out here. This ain't your house. This is the house of the animals. They live here. They don't come to your house and throw trash around. Like, what's wrong with people? I pick up Lily's poop, so she did that as soon as we came. I'm like, I left you outside in our yard. And I picked it up because that's what you do. And I threw away the bag into a trash receptacle, not just on the ground. That's the other thing. Drives me nuts. You'll see that at trailheads, people just throw their dog poop right there. No, you take it with you. It's your dog. Oh, I'm so glad the sun came out. I think the rest of the week is supposed to rain, so that's why I wanted to get out here today. And I must be moving too slow because Lily's pacing all over the place. Lily, it's the end of the hike. You know, I'm a little bit slower at the end. Yeah, it's gross. I thought you were leaving. I mean, I'm glad you're still here, Dave. Yeah, it's gross. Like here, they do it. They put it on the trailheads. At the trailheads. Or just along the trail, you'll see it. Like, what the heck? What's wrong with you? Pigs? It was real bad during COVID. So I was getting so mad coming. So I ended up going like up into the game lands most of the time because I couldn't stand being in the park. And just during the week, you know, everybody was here. People were here all the time. You would see tissues along the trail where people would just pee and leave their tissues. First of all, you don't do that. You go into the woods away from the trail and you take your tissue with you. Bring a bag and take it with you. That is gross. Diapers you'd see just right along the trail. Why is it someone else's responsibility to clean up after you? I ain't your mother. And ask my child. She would never do that. You were semi-leaving. I finished with food. What did you make? What'd you make for him? Something good, I hope. Now I'm hungry. Guess it's way past lunch. I don't know. What do you think is a good time to do these live streams? I mean, I can come later in the afternoon. Or early in the morning. You had a steak. Chips, so fries, yeah. And vegetables. That's nice. I guess it's dinner time. Or supper. What you call it. Like, so since my father was full Polish, so my grandparents were both, like my great-grandparents came from Poland. So we called lunchtime. It wasn't lunch, it was dinner. Dinner time was at 12 every day, and it was the biggest meal. So supper time, which would have been, you know, like 5 or 6, would just be something small, like a sandwich or, you know, something like that. But dinner time was always 12. 12 every day. that's typically supper, dinner, as everyone would call it. But, you know, like my grandmother always called dinner, and my father, I mean, he died in 1980, but he always called it dinner. Dinner was 12. So I'm always like super hungry at noon. And that's when I eat the most. Yeah, well, no. Like, that's what normal Americans call it, is lunchtime at midday. We just called it that because of my Polish grandparents and father. That's what they called it, was dinner at 12. Yeah. Like, we were always strictly 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock. It was always 12 o'clock. That's when you ate at 12 o'clock. So if you were coming over for dinner at grandma's, it was 12 o'clock. So if you were late, you ate after everyone else. They weren't waiting. Nobody waited. Like that, you shouldn't have to. Like if I'm the one late and I'm running late, it's my own fault. Like I know it's 12 o'clock. That's what time we eat. I don't believe in that. I don't think you should wait. Like if I say I'm having dinner at 12 and only half of you there at 12, that's what time we're eating is 12. You can eat after we're done. Norway and London. So so you just eat all the time. Oh look, there's a side-by-side coming. Come on. Lily's like, what is this going on? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh yeah, now I don't do any type of, I eat whenever I'm hungry. There's no like set time. In the morning, I usually drink coffee for a while until I decide I want to eat something, until I'm hungry. And then, that was the maintenance guys for the park. So they can drive down here. They're fixing up stuff for us. I know, I gotta think about what I'm gonna eat when I go home. You know, I'm an ingredients household where you eat. If you make something, there's not like ready, unless you're just gonna eat snacks. Like, you know, an apple, some cheese. But everything, if you wanna eat something, you're gonna have to make it. Everything's starting to get super green. Look at that grass. That's nice. It rained yesterday, so that's why everything's so bright. Oh, that's good. I said that was it yesterday? No, Sunday. Sunday I was talking about that. I said, since I don't have any luck just planting seeds in the ground, like wildflower seeds, I always plant and they never grow. Maybe I should try planting them in a planter first until they grow a little bit and then transplant them into the ground. I mean, I'm not going to tend to them. That's not, they have to be able to fend for themselves. Here's some crows out there in the distance. This is where I smelled the skunk last time. I kind of smell skunk a little bit. I don't do anything. Like, I'm not doing nothing. I plant it, water it the first time, once I plant it, and then that's it. It has to grow on its own. Like, come on. You know, plants grow out here all the time. Why can't they grow in my backyard? Yeah. Well, that's what I was kind of amazed up through there. Like that it was just in that little section, almost to the top, right at the end of that trail, that it just completely went out. I saw it circle once, but I thought it went back on. Apparently it didn't. I can't wait to see the purple martins, the barn swallows. Oh, I would love to have some barn swallows. Barn swallows or tree swallows, something in my backyard. I never see them. Ralph, how are you? How are you doing, Ralph? It's been a long time. I lost my monetization, so because I wasn't uploading for a while regularly, you know, not getting enough views. Obviously, like I think I uploaded 3 videos last year and they were super short. Didn't get a lot. So I lost it. So I'm doing these live streams again to try to get it back. I know, I saw that one where people are like cutting you off. People are stupid. People are just terrible. His video, your video. People. That's why I'm not around people a lot anymore. All right. So this was, you know, obviously we were here. We went that down, lost reception, went back up. Now we have 5.69. So we'll just call it 5 on the North Country Trail since we kind of went off a little bit, maybe 5.25. Because I think that one is about 0.4, that little nature trail that goes off of the North Country Trail. So as of today, what does that mean? So say we have 5.25 and I have 81. So 19. We need 19 more miles to get the hike 100 done. We'll call it 19. It would be like 18 something, but we'll just say 19. And the hike 100's over. I know. As soon as she sees the car, she's like, oh, well, there we go. We're done. I know. This is our second live stream, Ralph, today, because the first one died when I went a part of the trail that lost reception. So I started this one when I got back into a better location and went the other way. So hopefully we got some more views in here today. But we're gonna end this here and get Lily back in the car and get her little snack. Oh no, I haven't been live for like 4 years. I've completely forgotten how to do it because every time I try to do the horizontal view orientation on here, I screwed up and it goes vertical. I've tried it now several times, but like I said, I'll figure it out. And hopefully I'm going to try to do a live stream every week from outside somewhere. As soon as the marina opens, that part I know has great service. I've been there many, many times. And that's a really nice place to live stream from. So I will do it from there soon. It opens April 15th. So I'll definitely do one from there. And then maybe next week I'll do one up from Jennings Environmental Center. I know that place also has good reception. Lily was just tangling me all up. That's why I was going in circles. So sorry about that. And we'll see you on the next one. Hey, if you haven't gotten a chance to watch my latest video of the waterfalls and human falls, if you'd like a little bit of a laugh, you can see me fall. But we'll see you guys on the next live stream. Thank you so much for coming. Bye.